In Nigeria, widespread and severe poverty is a reality. It is a reality that depicts a lack of food, clothes, education, and other basic amenities. Severely poor people lack the most basic necessities of life to a degree that it can be wondered how they manage to survive. There are several effects and deficiencies associated with poverty in Nigeria. One of the main effects of poverty is poor health, as it is reflected in Nigeria's high infant mortality and low life expectancy. Poor people in Nigeria face several health issues as they lack basic health amenities and competent medical practitioners. Most children do not have the opportunity of being immunized, and this leads to a certain physical defects in some of the children. Their health has become low priority, and as they have little or no choices, they live with whatever they are provided with, whether healthy or not. The worst part of the case is the rich grows richer and the poor grow poorer. That is, poverty for majority and wealth for minority. Poverty in Nigeria remains significant despite high economic growth. It first started sometime during the British Empire. Nigeria has one of the world's highest economic growth rates, averaging 7.4% over the last decade. A well-developed economy and plenty of natural resources such as oil, agriculture. However, it retains a high level of poverty, with 63% living on below $1 daily, implying a decline in equity. Nigeria is a West African country with about 170 million people. It is by far the most populous country in the whole of Africa. Although Nigeria's GDP per capita has been increasing through the course of time in nominal US dollar terms, Nigerians are still living in severe poverty. Obviously, the average income per capita does not give the real picture due to Nigeria's high income inequality. The phenomenon of poverty appears to be more concentrated in the rural than in the urban areas of the country. The number of rural poor, according to 1999 World Bank report, is roughly twice that of the urban poor. Of the extremely poor, 85% live in the rural areas and more than two-thirds lived on farms. The distribution of poverty is also inequitable on a geographical basis. Regionally, the Northwest geopolitical zone has the largest proportion of its population living in poverty, and the three northern geopolitical zones have 65% of the nation's population, but account for only 35% of GDP. One would wonder, is the government even doing anything? But there are several policies actually at eradicating poverty in Nigeria. The question is, do they function? Do they have poverty in mind?